Hello there. I'm Jake. This computer has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about, but what are we going to talk about? Fantastic question. Let's get ready to app all night.
Can you make his head versus his face?
Have I ever told you that you're super cattails? This game is inspired by retro platformers, and it is also fun and adorable. Tap left and right to steer Alex the cat around. To climb walls, just keep moving in that direction. If you need to jump from one to the other, just tap in the opposite direction of the wall you're currently on. Try to collect coins and bells along the way. And with enough coins, you can buy helpers at the store. Don't stress about collecting every bell, but keep in mind you'll need a certain amount to proceed to next levels. As you go, new challenges will arrive, like jumping from platform to platform. To do this, double tap and hold to run. Even further in the game, there will be jerks. Obstacles that cause you to lose points when you come into contact. If it happens too many times, you'll die. So start over again, but be more careful. Sometimes monkeys will try to hit you with baseballs, so do not trust them, you sneaky little monkeys. Along the way, you can unlock cats with different capabilities. For example, Alex cannot smash through brick walls, but Brutus can. And Brutus cannot climb walls and scare monkeys the way Alex can. Swimming through the water uses the same controls, but you'll find yourself tapping more to stay afloat. You need to collect the key in the second to last level and use it to unlock the door to the next world. This game takes a lot of experimenting because the solution isn't always obvious. For example, to get out of this predicament, you need to wait till the beetle is upside down and then double tap to run into the wall. So the fate of your cat depends on a variety of factors, but to choose your own, check out Dofus Touch. This MMO takes you through worlds where you can interact with other players as well as non-playable characters. To begin, choose a character from a selection of classes. Click on information to see what characteristics and skills it comes with. You'll be guided through a couple of steps first, like how to equip yourself and how to battle characters, and this is done by tapping the screen to approach your opponent. Then you take turns and cast some spells to try and defeat the enemy. Each spell costs action points, which will designate what you're able to use. Completing quests is a way to gain experience points, which in turn open up levels. The economy is controlled by the players as well as many components in the game. It feels almost endless with all the challenges, quests, monsters, and more, so I'll leave it to you to explore and discover. While I go play Rodeo Stampede, where you ride a buffalo and jump from one to another. You do this by holding down to get your lasso ready and then tapping the next animal to land on it. Slide your finger to steer, but sometimes it's easier to just ride another animal instead of maneuvering through obstacles. If you wait too long, it will get angry and make it more difficult for you. As you go, new ones will pop up like zebras, which you can befriend and then take 6 snapshots with, like this or this. But beware of walls and other animals because they'll kill you. But if you're riding an elephant, then no worries because it can just trample over all other animals. Now, if steering animals is old news for you, then steer a spacecraft and shoot enemies down with Xenoraid, which is a procedurally generated shoot-'em-up game where the mission is to blast enemy ships before they get you first. You'll be given a mission to complete, and if you don't, they'll make you feel like a failure. But you are not, and you'll get it next time, sport. Within each level are waves of new enemies. You'll be warned about these by Commander's speech bubbles on the side. You'll also be warned when your ship has been critically damaged, but you have extra ones to use when it's destroyed. If you can get through all the waves of a level, then you have succeeded. Congratulations. It's better to shoot at shorter distances if you're able to dodge attacks because it's easier to blast them. It's even easier to get them with a missile, but unfortunately you have a limited number of those. And instead of blowing things up, let's blow some minds with Politaire, a minimalistic game of poker mixed with solitaire. So it's like solitaire, but the goal is to develop poker hands, which can be done in several ways by swapping out a current card for another one in the deck. There isn't really winning in this game, but it's fun to try and achieve the highest score possible. For example, getting one pair of the same number in the cards only gives you 14 points in this case, but the higher the card, the more points you score, even if it's the same hand. When the cards are replaced, sometimes it will develop new hands, most often one pair, and you'll have a run of several at once. This will give you quick points, but not necessarily the highest you can achieve, so try to be tactical about it. Links to all the apps can be found in the description below, and if you want more App All Night in your life, there's a playlist somewhere here probably. I can't really look. I'm looking at my screen and it's filled with numbers and things and letters and asterisks. I'm hacking. I'm a hacker. Hey. And as always, thanks for watching.